Staying flexible is a must to be healthy, and joining us is April, who's here to show us some easy yoga moves we can do at home. Before we get into those moves, let's talk about the importance of yoga, importance of flexibility. And again, this is an ancient kind of like health workout that's been around for a long time. So explain a little bit what yoga actually is.
Yeah. Without discrediting the history that comes behind yoga, yoga is just simply a way to get out of your head, more into your body. The breathing that comes with it just helps you not only reduce your stress, it helps you manage stress, helps you sleep better at night, and also it just helps you find a sense of community. So you're coming with a bunch of people for a 60-minute class. You're all there for the same reason, to move and breathe and connect and feel a little bit better. So it's a really good way to also foster a sense of community within the spaces that you practice at.
I like it. And that's what you do. You actually teach at a place, but you also love to come into businesses and to doing events with people. And you find that more people will come to an office yoga than sometimes going to a place for class.
Yeah, I definitely get it coming from an instructor's perspective. Going into a studio can be really intimidating, like we kind of just spoke about. You can be with somebody who's been practicing for 10, 20 years, and they might look a lot different than you look like when you first start your practice. So I find it fun to bring it into local businesses, so we can partner with businesses that you might not have heard of before. You can meet new people who also don't know that much about the practice, and they just want to come and support a business and support themselves. And then I get to meet you and hang out with you and hopefully foster a connection that brings you back to some more classes.
I like that. Okay, let me ask you. You say you bring in a business.
Yeah.
Now, again, I love that it is usually sometimes businesses that have nothing to do with the health field. So, I mean, it could be, it could be actually like a baseball field or something, where someone does that. What's the most not weird, but kind of like, wow, we wouldn't think about doing yoga in this place?
So I do yoga at Monsoon Market. They're a natural wine and snack shop. We kind of separate all the tables for 45 minutes. We do our class, and then we have private shopping there. I do once a month at Almost There Rescue, so I say it's a little bit of yoga and a lot of puppy play, so we do yoga at Almost There Rescue. And then my bread and butter, because I'm a craft beer lover myself, I do yoga at breweries, so we'll do like bend and brews, poses and pints, and you get a beer or an NA beverage after the class wraps up too.
I like it. What about a car dealership? Have you ever done one at the car dealership?
We could, I'm down for everything. You know what, if you have an idea, let me know. We can like use the cars, we can do some poses with them,
there you go.
And
but
maybe
also,
you get a new car.
It's getting people into the business that you would do. I mean, that's a whole fun thing about yoga. You do it everywhere, rooftops, everywhere, and everything like that, so it's fun. You also do YouTube, for those that maybe want to give it a try before.
Yes, I always say YouTube's really fun in case you're nervous, because I definitely get it, but you can always practice in the comfort of your own home, and hopefully you gain more confidence rather and come to a class in person too. But I do YouTube every week. I post a new video, and then I also host like yoga retreats too. So I host yoga retreats in Tucson, Forest Lakes, California, Nevada, places that are like driving distance from here. So again, you have a weekend to connect with yourself and others.
I like it. Okay, let's get into some poses. You at home right now, if you're at home, I want you to stand up, or if you're online somewhere, stand up, and we're going to do some easy poses that you can do at home that can get you going. And when's the best time to do it? In the morning, afternoon, or night?
Anytime's a good time. There's not one answer. Anytime's a good time to do yoga.
All right.
Okay, first I think we forget to move, so I just want you to bend your knees and kind of just shake your arms and like move around a little bit, get loosey, get goosey, okay. Sure. Then we come back to center, we find a breath in, our arms go nice and high. And then exhale, bring it back through heart center. So we'll do a stretch for our shoulders. We call this eagle pose. Bring your left elbow above your right. And you want to drive your elbows up in this pose so you can really get that stretch for the shoulder blades.
Am I doing it right?
Yes, but if you can't do this whole thing like this, because it's a lot, just hug yourself, kind of separate the shoulder blades.
Yeah,
and then drive the elbows up, 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 kind of arch your back a little bit and find a big breath in and out. Yeah, that's good for the shoulders.
Cold plunge. I'm trying to keep moving there, okay.
And we'll do one more, just if you have a mat, if you have time, step your right foot forward and just place your left knee on down. If you can, Brad, or you can keep it up, whatever works for you works for me.
That's what I need that kind of encouragement.
Brad needs some yoga, yes.
I need that encouragement because, I had a yoga teacher that was like, no, here, and I was like a pretzel.
Oh no,
like,
yeah.
that's
No,
the
this
thing.
is good. This is what we do in our lunch.
I like it. This is
You
it right
could
here.
just talk with your friend in your living room and do a little lunge like this.
That's
yeah.
it, people. If you're at home doing this right now,
Yeah.
that's it. And then do we switch or anything like that, or
Yeah,
we
we
keep
can
this?
switch. We can definitely switch. You can just bring right knee to meet your left.
Okay.
And then step that left foot forward. Push
Yeah.
the hips on forward. Drive the left knee forward.
Oh, I was saying that. I
Feels
was
nice and
really,
good.
I mean, that's the thing. We wake up in the morning and we're like, oh, so sore,
Tight
especially
hips,
at tight hips
lower
and everything.
back, all
so
that
this
stuff.
is really good for doing that right there.
Yep. I got one more. I got
Okay.
one more. So
All
come
right.
to the booty. This is
Okay.
really good for the hips. And this is pretty accessible for most people. We call this butterfly pose. Get the
You hear
grunts
that
to come
lot,
down.
class?
It's
You hear
fine.
that lot,
Get the grunts out. That's
All right.
totally okay. Soles
Okay.
of the feet will come together. Try
Okay.
to grab onto your ankles.
Got it.
Big breath in, gaze up. And then as you exhale, you just hunch forward a little bit. And this is your hip opener. It's a really nice butterfly pose hip opener.
I love it.
You,
April?
you gotta smile a little bit.
Where can they find more yoga with April?
Yeah.
Where can they find you?
I love. Oh, where can you find me? Sorry. I know. I'm like looking at Brad. You can find me. I have a website, April Denning Yoga. Instagram yoga_with April,
Nice.
and then my YouTube is the same as well. So I'm pretty communicative on all of the platforms that I mentioned. So I'd be happy to connect with all of you.
I love it. All right, there you go. Also, you get over to the CW7az.com, and I have a feeling Melissa, our EP, is going to write about this one on me.